This is the Iowa Weather Report for Wednesday, April 24th, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. This is at 1 p.m. this afternoon. We have a trough over the high plains and into the western and central Great Lakes with some energy swinging around the back side of the system over the Dakotas. That'll be swinging through later tonight with some rain or a bit of snow, and the frontal system off to our east, bringing some rain showers from the eastern Great Lakes to the Ohio and Tennessee Valley down into the Gulf Coast of Louisiana and Texas. That little system disturbance moves through Wednesday night tonight into Thursday, be over the Great Lakes Thursday. It'll still be fairly cool around here with highs in the around the upper 40s to middle 50s today and into Thursday, but the southerly winds start to kick in Friday, and that'll bring temperatures back up well into the 50s and 60s across the area. There could be a few clouds with a disturbance moving just to our south and east with some rain in Missouri and into Kansas and Oklahoma. That'll be moving eastward into the Ohio and middle and lower Mississippi River valleys here Saturday. Still fairly warm, partly to mostly sunny skies with highs in the 60s, maybe approaching 70 in some areas. And then on Sunday, we still have fairly dry conditions, a little more sun than on Saturday as the one disturbance to our southeast moves further away. A little bit breezy with temperatures in the 60s and lower to middle 70s across the area. Then we move into Monday next week. We have a system beginning to approach from the west. This could bring maybe a few isolated showers, especially early and middle of the day. A little bit more active toward the Monday evening into Monday night and Tuesday as the frontal system moves in. You can see the cold air coming in behind it and into the Dakotas and Montana. Maybe a little bit of snow activity in North Dakota and northern Minnesota with some showers and thunderstorms around here. And a week from today, you can see that trough axis is moving across the Mississippi River into the Great Lakes and into the middle and lower Mississippi River valleys. Bit of a ridge beginning to develop over the south and west. But around here, we'll still have a frontal system moving just off to our east. Cold air comes back in. That will drop temperatures back into the 50s for highs, with some clearing skies from west to east as the storm moves further away from us over the eastern part of the country. A couple days later, on the 5th of May, we have a cutoff low around. This actually is developing when we look at the model from that frontal system you just saw. And it'll be swinging around and moseying around, and at this point it'll be centered somewhere in northeastern Missouri with some rain. Not all day rain, but it'll be fairly cool with highs in the 50s to near 60 with rain showers, maybe a bit of thunder around. And at the end of the forecast on May the 9th, well, that cutoff low is now gone. It's now up in New England, moving into the Canadian Maritimes. The main westerly is well up to our north, so no real forcing around, so we could see maybe a few showers around with some cold air trying to make itself back in as if winter never wants to end, and the Gulf will start to open up, so we could see some active weather heading into the middle of May. Satellite image from last evening, there's the frontal system moving through the Great Lakes down into the Central Plain states. We had a disturbance, that's the one coming through later tonight into early Thursday morning, over Montana into the Canadian prairies, and another storm moving off the East Coast. The watch warning map from last evening, frost and freeze advisories over Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma into the Texas Panhandle and eastern New Mexico. River flood warnings continue over the east down through the Mississippi River Valley. Elsewhere, it was fairly quiet. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Sunday evening at 7 o'clock, showing little if anything for the next couple of days around here. The heaviest rain over the Great Lakes down into the Ohio and Tennessee and lower Mississippi River valleys.